It's your girl, Pop Culture Goddess. Hey, it's your girl, Pop Culture Goddess. How y'all doing? I hope your Memorial Day weekend was spectacular. And I'm glad that you could join me today. Hey, my culture heads, I love you all. Thank you for all the comments, the likes, the subscribes. I appreciate everything that you are doing to help me get into the algorithm and deliver content and new ish to you. Well, I got to pretty much, ain't nobody talking, like none of the major blogs yet or picked up on this yet. So I guess I'm going to be one of the first ones to pick up on it and take this to the YouTube streets. It seems like there is a situation going on where somebody is being accused of being a fraud. And you know him as Peter Thomas from Real Housewives of Atlanta. He was married to, your girl, Cynthia Bailey. He's no longer married to her because he felt like she wasn't supporting his dreams to be a restaurant owner and entrepreneur in that field. But it seems like what she wasn't trying to support is the scamations and the drama and not paying the staff and all of that. And this was what happens when you have a vision and a dream to do things, but you ain't got all the coinage to do the things that you want to do. And I think this is what the major problem is. He doesn't have the major coinage to, constantly, when you're running a business, a restaurant, you have to constantly keep putting and investing money back into the business to make sure you can have money to pay the staff, order the food, everything, the liquor, the cost, all of that. And I think that's where the problem is. Peter might not have all the coinage to pay for all of that stuff. Then you have this thing going on in Florida where the NAACP have said that they don't want people of color going to Florida. That is going to cause a little problem with business. Their staffing, DeSantis' new rule. So if you're illegal or immigrant, you're not going to be working in the back of no restaurant. You've gone. You have fled Florida. So that's another reason that could cause understaffing. And what she's saying is a lot. She's talking about, paycheck problems, checks bouncing, understaffed issues, getting to run around, the police being called on her. Then, it's a whole lot of drama, y'all get up in here. I'm giving y'all time to get all up in here before I, do my intro, and so y'all can, get a brisk of what is going on. So I'm about to drop this intro right. Yeah, like I just wanted to give you like a little, intro of what the flip this video is about. So y'all will want to tune in and let's get all into this hot dripping mess.
Let me tell y'all how.
Okay, so let me tell y'all how Bar One Miami scammed me out of my work. So she worked, but she did not get paid. So let's go back to the receipt. Okay, because she's been keeping track. So she's owed $1,409.96. And then her hourly, you see her hourly there at her pay thing. So she has wrote out everything. Watch, I want to take it back a little further. I want to be careful. Okay. So this is all going down this month. This is all this month. The month of May, the 5th. Okay. The 5th month. This is all of it because you can see 518. She did 6 hours. Then you can see 519 there, 520, 521, 522. And you can see 4 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. So she has all of her stuff written down and she is owed $1,409.96. Okay, so let me get to the next video.
Issue a trespass warning, they have to do it in our presence where they say, "Oh, you're not allowed."
For the owner, okay, that's fine because I want to put her on video. I want my money.
That's fine.
But they need to know.
Can we just make it I'm not gonna touch this lady. She was in my face. I wish y'all could really. I wish y'all could. Why y'all can't rewind the cameras and see she was in my face, walking up on me? That's the thing. She was the aggressor. She was the one walking up on me. I told her, "Don't walk up on me. Don't walk." Did she walk up on me, babe? I said, "Don't walk up on me." Why are you walking up on me? Literally, because you owe me money. That's fine, and I'm gonna get my bread. But why would I have to call the police? They owe me money. You mad at me because y'all some fraud. Y'all scamming. Y'all pay y'all workers under the table. Y'all either pay them under the table or y'all checks bounce. Literally.
What he's saying is if you could call this before going inside and avoided the scene.
But it still would have been the same because it's a civil matter. I wouldn't have been able to get paid. I don't care about being trespassed from here. They're scammers. And he was just making a video talking about why don't nobody support black men? Why can't they treat me like a white man? Because y'all ghetto as fuck. Y'all do shit like this. Like you can't even represent your own people because they crabs in a barrel. They don't want to pay your money. $1,400. He on here, Petere Thomas on his Instagram talking about why y'all can't treat me like a white man? Why y'all can't treat me like y'all treat white men? Because y'all do shit like this. Y'all don't pay y'all workers. Y'all pay y'all workers under the table. Their checks bounce. Petere Thomas, you still owe Cynthia Bailey money, don't you? Then you take out your first loan for your first bar one with her money. Pay her money back and give me like $1,400. So I can go about my business. It ain't even no sun out here. But I'm gonna tag the restaurant so y'all know. Don't support this business when y'all come here. Don't ever try to work here because they're not gonna pay your money. You're gonna be waiting 3 weeks in a hole. You're not gonna get your bread, and you're gonna be like me, looking here standing dumb. They're gonna give you $100 of your own money that you worked hard for and tell you that was advance, even though it was my cash tips. They're not gonna pay you. They're gonna pocket your money because they owe hella money to the IRS. They gotta pay back all their loans that they owe people. So they pocket your money. They pocket your money so they can pay their loans back. And that's why it takes you so long to get paid. They don't.
So there's the manager running off. Okay. I would play, but I think it has music playing, so I'm not gonna play it. I can't play it. So there she is with her there she is again with her receipt. So in it, she says the general manager, the worst in history, has been giving me the runaround for a week now, having me drive 40 minutes, 3 days, promising to pay me. At Petere Thomas, Real Housewives of Atlanta, made a video wishing he would get the respect the white man does in the hospitality business, but doesn't pay his workers properly. I bust my butt for that money, and for the woman to tell me she's not paying me because I was trying to tell her she was trying to short me is insane. I sat there for an hour while she looked for my receipts. Yes. Look at this right here. Looky Loo. Y'all peeping this? I don't know if y'all can peep this out. Let me see if y'all can peep this out. Let me move this around. Okay, so let me see if I can put it up a little bit more so y'all can see this. Do you see this? I was the assistant manager at a check cashing place. We stopped cashing checks for Peter. He owes us $60,000. Oh my gosh. He owed a check cashing place? None of this is real. This is all a scam. Scamisha? Fraud? Let me go in these comments. Now that's a damn hot mess. Let me go in these comments. He will get the word out. Okay, so they talking about somebody get the word out. Someone on Real Housewives said it was more like bar none. That's why Kandi was about to whoop Peter's butt. He did the same thing in Charlotte, y'all. Okay, report them to the labor board as well. That's messed up. Pay her money. See, Faye told us about this long time ago. Frazier been calling Petere Thomas out saying he scam, flam. Kandi doesn't have anything to do with Peter's establishments. I know, but let her bring it up. LOL. Okay. File police reports, then go see district attorney and file a report. They will arrest him and take him to court. Trust the process. You'll get more. Okay, thank you for all the advice because I'm not from here. I only been here for 2 weeks, so I don't know all the laws yet. So, oh, look at this. Wow, at the shade room at no somebody put a nosy hole up in here. Ah shit. Look at them trying to put nosy up in this. Look at the shade room. At the shade room. They did that to the servers at Bar One in Charlotte as well. I just relocated to the state. The cops told me that earlier. I have to do my research tomorrow. Thank you. See, this is why people feel like they have to air out the building. Who plays about money? Same here in Baltimore. I know someone who worked at the one here owes them like 4 or 5 checks worth of payments. Damn. What is going on? Look at this. He pulled the same mess here in Charlotte at Sports One. Walmart blocked his EES from cashing their checks because they were bouncing. Well, let's just keep going. Let's keep going.
To pay me today in cash because they're under investigation, but now she's not paying me. Okay, so this lady told me she was going to pay me today in cash because they're under investigation, but now she's not paying me. Say bye.
That lady looks stressed. She looks stressed.
Okay, so this lady told me she was going to pay me today in cash because they're under investigation, but now she's not paying me. Say bye, Alicia.
Okay, homegirl looks stressed. The general manager, whoever she is, she looks stressed to flip out. Let me go again. Okay, so this is a review from a month ago. And remember now, but I'm like trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, like saying, like, with all of the Santa situations going on, labor issues, the restaurant industry just can't get staff. But this ain't a staffing issue. This is about payments. And I'm sorry, like it seems like, Peter has this vision of wanting to be like this restaurant mogul, but you have to have the coins for that. You have to have the angel investors for that. You have to have the coinage, and you might not have the coinage for your dreams. You might not have, because you have to be able to stay flush with cash to keep on and putting cash back into these businesses. Like, you constantly have to keep on. So you can't buy yourself a Bentley or any of those things. Something those is out. That Bentley money got to go into the restaurant money. You got to keep being, putting it back in so you can pay your staff and everything. And one day it pays off. But it seemed like he just ain't got the coinage for this. Okay, look at this. This is a month ago. Look, please do not support this man. Restaurant, he doesn't pay his employees, and the checks that he uses to pay his employees bounces. This company is literally 3 paychecks behind. Terrible business. This place is not a good representation of a Black-owned business, more like a scammed-owned business. Thank you. Fraud. Okay, I get it. So let's keep on, because there's more receipts.
I'm gonna make videos because y'all gotta know what happened from start to finish. I'm just showing y'all clips of the shit that transpired today. But this shit been going on since the 18th. Literally, like I got hired on the 15th. I started working on the 18th, and the shit been just spiraling downhill every. I'm gonna make videos because y'all gotta know what happened from start to finish. All right, next part. I'm not the type to remember what part I said it was, so 2 or 3. So it's only 2 servers. It started getting really busy. I've been doing this forever. If there's a busy restaurant and you're short staffed, instead of sending people to a table to have to wait even longer, so hey, we're on a bit of a wait. If you would like to step to the bar and get a cocktail in the meantime, we'll call you when your table's ready. Easy. Easy. It's not rocket science. But instead of that, our VP, who was supposed to be managing that night, was at the bar having her a gimlet. She's having her a good old cocktail while the restaurant was going to shit. So I had a table. Everything was running smooth, even though it was rocky, it was smooth. Had a party at 8. Took them a while to get their drinks because it was only one bartender, and they never even got their appetizers. They had ordered them It had been an hour or so, but mind you, there was only one man in the kitchen, one bartender, one cook in the whole restaurant, and two servers on this busy Monday, 5/22/23.
Oh, oh.
So, in the meantime, I had another table. They were cool. They had been there for a while. They ended up telling me they were going to have a party of 30 come in. And I was like, I know y'all joking. And the guy was like, no, I'm serious. And I'm like, you can't be serious. So, he was very serious. I told the manager, like, this guy said he has a party of 30 coming in. She was like, oh, we're not going to be able to accommodate that. So, lo and behold, 30 minutes later, here comes all these people on the patio. So I see all these people coming out, and I asked the VP, like, you can't tell these people that they have to wait like 20 minutes. Um, so she didn't say nothing. She disregarded. She had a very condescending, nonchalant attitude about herself. Um, so this party comes out. In the meantime, while I'm trying to help this party of 8 who never got their stuff, you know, they're ready to cancel their stuff. I hear, excuse me, can we get some service? Can we get some service? So I'm being pulled left and right. I'm very overwhelmed because I'm thinking to myself, like, it's two of us. This girl is picking up so many tables. I have so many tables. Um, Everybody's like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I was like, you know what? I didn't sign up for this. I come from a fine dining background. I like structure. I like
She
restaurants
said, I ain't
that
beefing this bull.
is well established, that is not chaotic like this. I can't do this. So I told the guy, I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and close your checkout. And I told the girl, like, I'm leaving. My manager said that we cannot accommodate you. She started going off. The fuck you mean you leaving? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, don't you work here? She was going off. So I started to walk away. Well, she started following me. So I walked into the restaurant. So here we are going back and forth. And I said, did I disrespect you? I just told you we cannot accommodate you because my manager told me that we could not accommodate you. So finally, the VP steps in. Go to the next part. About to get juicy, y'all. All right, next part. I'm not the type to remember what part I said it was. So a lot of people keep saying the police can't help. I did not call the police. She called the police on me. Um, I told her I would wait till they got there so that I could talk to them because I wasn't leaving without being paid. A lot of people. Good morning, y'all. I still ain't been asleep since all that shit happened yesterday. I literally been up for 12 hours straight. So anyway, I just been doing a lot of running around and a lot. I had a lot of stuff to take care of. Anyway, so after all the chaos happened with the party of 30, I text the GM. I told her, I said, it is a lot.
Hold up. Where the is part four? She keep talking about go to part four. But where the is part four? I'm clicking next, 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 and there's no part four. She must have deleted part four, or it's how is it out of order though? Child. But then again, y'all, why I look at her videos and like from January, she got a video about a restaurant or something about owing her money. Mm. She has a video of up there. I don't know if it's an old one, but it says January on it, and it's talking about owing money being owed. So is this something? Okay, let me hush my mouth. We're gonna go back to that video and we'll see.
A lot going on right now. This is very overwhelming. Overstimulated. I feel threatened. I feel like I'm in danger. I'm about to call the police because these guests are wilding out. So she was like, I'm on my way. So when she got there, the guests had already left by then. Like it took her like 35 minutes to get there. The guests had already left. I was in the kitchen. The guests had already left. So when she got there, she pulled me to the side. I told her what happened. She was very apologetic. And then she told me that she would pay me. She would give me my tips. I told her I did not wish to move forward with the company. She told me she would pay me and get me my tips within 48 hours. So 2 days later, I told her I was on my way to bar one. I got to bar one. The lady, the VP had a family emergency. So she was like, can you come back tomorrow? I expressed to her that I had been driving far to get there. So I can't keep wasting my time driving there for no reason. She told me to come back tomorrow. So I had went back the next day and the same thing happened. So she told me that she would be paying me Monday. Fast forward to yesterday. So I get there. As soon as I walk in, the first thing this lady said to me was, "It's been a shit show. We are under investigation. A lot of people quit. I had to fire some people today. Just sit at the bar, get you a cocktail, and I'll be right with you." So I waited a whole hour patiently while she's handling other people. A girl walked in after me. She got the girl in and out. But apparently after the conversation I had with her, she said she didn't. The girl ain't get paid or something. So I sat down with her and she started going through like my folders, like my envelopes with like all my receipts from the week that I worked. But then she starts saying, "What days did you work? Oh, I can't find this receipt." I have all of it in my phone because I took pictures of all the receipts. I took pictures of the envelopes with all the amounts that I'm owed. So I'm like, because they told us to make sure that we take pictures of it so we have it for our own record just in case this happens. So I'm like, okay, I got everything you need right here. Plus that little paper that y'all saw on this thing that everybody keep clowning me about. Good morning, y'all. I still ain't been asleep since all that shit happened yesterday. Sidebar, sidebar.
Oh, come on, girl. Stop playing music in your ish.
Looking at the receipts, so in front of me, so I wouldn't have to scan through all my pictures for the receipts. So I had this in front of me.
I'm just going to play this thing, okay? Let me just do this. She wouldn't even look at the paper in front of me. Mind you, I peeped how unprofessional they were from day one. So I recorded all the managers' meetings I had. I will post recordings of me trying to explain how they were trying to lowball me. So if you had all of this, why'd you work there? All this happened within 12 days. I only worked 5 out of the 12 days. Okay, so I'm kind of like looking like, okay, now if you knew they were lowballing you, you knew things were looking a little shaky icky. Why would you work there? But maybe, hmm, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is this the last one? I think that's probably the last one. Let me go back. So I guess this is her last one. Now you can see they keep telling you go to part this, go to part that. There is no part four. Let me show you this. What month is this? Look at this. I want to show you this. What month is this? Okay, that's not it. Where is it? It's not on here. Well, any which way. That's basically what's going on with homegirl right here. She trying to get her money, but I would play it, but she got music. Like, girl, you can't be playing music in this ish and then expect people to. We gotta replay this on. Oh boy. Let me sip my matcha tea because, child, this is a mess. Yeah, she got a situation on her hands. She seriously do have a situation on her hands. She got a situation. I mean, this at the end of the day, homegirl want our money. You know, she want our money, and she deserves to get her money back. Oh, I didn't realize that that happened. Okay, she deserves her money back For real, she deserves her money. If she worked those days, then she deserves to get her $1,409.96 mother flipping cents. This is some ish because it seemed like this is a problem that Peter keep continuously having. He had the problem. It looked like he had this problem in North Carolina and Charlotte location. He had the same problem in the Baltimore location, and now he's having the same issue with the Miami location of what paying staffers. Look, I read a comment where he owes $60,000 damn dollars. How you owe $60,000 to a check cashing place? You owe $60,000 to a check cashing place. You owe employees money. You under investigation, Peter. This tea hot. This tea is piping hot, y'all. She is madder than fish grease, I tell you. Don't want to pay these people money. See, you need to start talking about. I get it. Let me just say this. Peter don't have that money like a white dude would have that money. He must not. White dudes. White guys. They got. They have that generational wealth. And if they don't have that generational wealth, they got the skin connection for that complexion for that connection. So they got a better chance of getting them angel loans, angel investors. They got a better chance going to the bank and getting a loan and stuff so they could be flushed with money to pay their employees. And when it comes to a Peter Pumpkin Eater who already got a habit of or a history of scamming, not paying, bouncing checks, doing all of this, and ain't as flush with money, you're going to run into problems. So, Peter, you got to get it to flip together because this right here is looking bad. I'm about to take your damn Jamaican card. You can't claim Jamaica with all this scam, flam you got going on. You making us look bad. Pay your damn employees. And pay the check cash in place. And how come Walmart won't even do business with you? It's a child. It's a hot whole entire what? None of this is real. It's all a scam. It is all a scam, child. I can't with this right here. Y'all, I can't. You gotta come below. Tell me what y'all think about this situation right here. It's a hot, steamy pile of mess. I tell you, it is a shit, married with medicine. Listen, this is a hot mess, y'all. Y'all comment below, let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe. And on that note, I am out. Hot mess. It's all a scam. None of this is real. Look around you. Nobody's getting paid. There's no checks. Everything's a bounce.